Hi, welcome to Sisters Place Entertainment Showcase. Tonight we have for our author showcase Miss Linda Wattley. Welcome to the showcase, Miss Wattley.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. So tell us about your novel, Soldier with a Backpack, Living and Dying Simultaneously.
This is a really heartfelt writing that I've done here. This book is about my experience and my son's experience with post-traumatic stress disorder. I had it before he was born, and when he did 2 terms in Iraq, and by that second term, he was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, and so that was a very serious common bond that we shared. So the experience itself was enough for me to delve deep in myself, to just research and understand what was happening, so I could be there for him to a high capacity.
Okay. So what was your inspiration for writing the story? Because the title itself, it jumps out at you.
What really inspired me to write the book was the last episode my son had with post-traumatic stress disorder. I was at work, and I get a phone call from the police department, and they were trying to find him. And for almost 3 hours, we didn't know where he was, if he was even still alive, because when they go looking for him, it's because there's a threat on his life. And that was the concern they had when they called me. And they were supposed to have gotten back with me if they found out anything. And for 3 hours, I didn't hear anything. And so when I was finally able to reach my son and was so thankful, he was back to himself and everything was well, I started really doing some serious research and spiritual searching, soul searching, and I started writing it down. And then the Spirit of God just really took over the book, and it had to be written. There was no option.
Absolutely. So what is the message that you like for your audience to walk away with after reading Soldier with a Backpack, Living and Dying Simultaneously?
The most important thing I want people to understand is post-traumatic stress disorder is no respecter of persons, that in our society today, the way they're doing things, the injustice, the negativity, the inequality, all these negative vibrations that's out in the world is affecting everybody to the point where post-traumatic stress disorder is predominantly ruling the world right now. And what I want people to know is God wants his people to see life in him as he had created us to be. And in the book, he shows us how to go in to that backpack of our unseen selves, all where we have suffered and experienced life, and to come back out equipped to be the child of God that we were born to be. And it's possible for this to be a better place for us to live.
Beautiful. I love that. So who has been an inspiration for you when it comes to writing?
When I write, I'm one of those authors. I'm quite sure I'm not by myself with this, but I'm a person. I live my simple daily life, and if something comes into me and God wants to deliver a message, I'm going to pay attention and I'm going to follow what he wants done. And so that's pretty much when I write my books. They always come from within, and a lot of times I'm even surprised at the information that I'm sharing and the timing that the book actually manifests.
Okay. That sounds good. So what's in store for you for 2016?
Right now, what my goal is, I call it boots on the ground, because I want to go out among the people. I want to be in their presence. I want us to share spirit and energy. I want to allow God to be free to roam through spaces where people need healing and encouragement. And so I'm hoping to go on speaking engagements, to set up book signings, to have workshops, and just give them physical support. I can hand it to them. They can feel it and experience it. And so basically I want to develop these opportunities of setting up the platforms, to encourage people, especially those who've been victimized, who has been visited by post-traumatic stress disorder, just anything that's keeping us from our best self. I want to go among the victims. I want to go where the women's shelters are. I want to go to the jails. I want to go anywhere where we need to bring something of God, of encouragement and strength. So that's what my goal is, to travel all over the world with this message. I can't keep it just in one place. It has to travel.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's got to be a testimony for others because there's healing in those words.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. So how can our audience learn more about you and find you on social media?
On social media, I have two actual websites. My main website is www.lindadianewattley.com, and my other website is www.lindadianewattley1.com. And when you go to that website, there's a lot of information there pertaining to post-traumatic stress disorder, pertaining to where my book can be purchased, or if you want to understand it more, videos, there's reviews. It's just a platform where people can go and just spend some good time there just to be encouraged.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. And one more question. And I like to spring questions on my interviewees. Who are three of your favorite authors?
Could you say that again, please?
Can you name three of your favorite authors that you enjoy reading?
I really, really enjoy reading books by Alyssa Gabrielle. I love her writing style. I mean, she really brings spiritual and sensuality together in such a way that it allows a person to be human. I like Golden Love. I love her work because her work goes so deep inside of her, and she shares it with the world because she wants them to understand that they are human and God loves them, and He is there for them when they're ready. And I like Jackie Moore. Jackie Moore. Her work is excellent, too. She goes in there, and she deals with all forms of abuse and victimization. She has the Spirit of God on her work also. I just really enjoy her style. She takes you there, and you act like you're one of the characters, like you just walking with them. I love
that's a good novel. That's a good novel when you can feel like you are in the story. When you can
all the time. I don't care which one of her books I read. I feel like I'm like the fly on the wall, or I'm that neighbor next door that came in their house without them knowing I was there. Yeah, those are three.
All right. Well, I appreciate you sitting down with me tonight. Thank you so much for sitting down for Sister Clay's Entertainment Author Showcase.